Hi, it's Grace, and I have been to Kmart yet again. This time it was in a whole different town, so it's an actual big Kmart, like proper Kmart. It's kind of exciting. They're building one in my town, but it's still not going to be open for a while, so I needed quite a few things, and the best and easiest place to get them, for me anyway, is usually Kmart because it's cheap and I only need like bits and pieces that I don't want to be expensive. So I bought unnecessary things, necessary things, and presents, yay! So hopefully this doesn't come out before I get a chance to give them this gift. I'll postpone it until they get this. There's a very special person that has moved close enough for me to give them a present. You might have seen them in my Happy New Halloween series late last year for New Year's. Funnily enough, I'll put the playlist somewhere so you can watch it if you want. It was a fantastically silly time, but the beautiful milk tea has moved close enough. She's in Australia, oh my goodness. Exciting! I need to send her a housewarming present. And it's not very fancy, but you know what is always a very good time? A sandwich press. You can make not only sandwiches, but like if you're really pushed, you can, grill tofu or meat or vegetables, or like it's a cooking surface for when you don't have a lot of room. And I think it's a good gift. So hopefully they like it, and then we get on to the stuff that's mostly for me, and we bought some stuff for the kitten that may or may not exist. We're just getting prepared for when we get the phone call. If you haven't heard me mention that we're on a waiting list for like a once in a lifetime kitten, we're never going to do this again. We're going through a very reputable, awesome breeder. We've got a name down on the list, and we basically get told when it's about time to pick them up. So you just kind of get all the stuff ready, and it might take like 6 months. It might take a year. We have no idea, and that's part of the fun and anxiety. So I think this is the last of the stuff that we actually needed, which is good. We don't know what they're going to like, so at the moment we're buying cheaper options, apart from a lot of the toys are made better. We're trying to get better toys so they can't hurt themselves or swallow bits. But a lot of the other things are just sort of cheap to see if they like them first, and we can always get better stuff. So for the kitten, there is a microfiber pet towel. I'll open it because I think I'll pop it in the wash. For traveling, I think is going to be a good idea, just in case there are accidents, so we can clean them up. And a big sort of microfiber towel never goes astray. I can even use it on my hair if we don't use it for anything else. But because we have to travel a pretty long way, like we have options. If we really wanted to, we could have them delivered. But I don't know. I just thought that if I was getting ripped away from my family into a new family, I kind of want the new family to come pick me up. Like, I know it's weird and a projection of my feelings, but I don't know. Just being like ripped from your family, stuffed in a cage for like, gonna be honest, it's like 8 or 10 hours, and then dumped off at a new family. I'm like, no, we can all go through the stress together and bond. That's how that works, right? So there is an extraordinarily long car trip in our future, and it might half kill me, but we're going to do it because we think it's the right thing to do. More stuff for the tiny kitten. Our beautiful, beautiful Luna loved having a snuggle in a blankie, and what ended up being her favourite one and the most comfortable for her and my partner ended up being a fleecy one, and in the middle of summer it was so hot. But he still sat there with her in a blankie because that's what she wanted. It's adorable. So I said to him, maybe you would like to make a choice this time and choose something lighter. So these are, I think I've got to tell you prices of stuff. The sandwich press was $20-ish. Hang on, I did put the receipt somewhere. $22. And the pet towel was $5. And this pack of 2 muslin wraps was $14. They're pretty big, like 1.2 by 1.2 meters. So like, I think they're versatile to use for like blankies, or like I said, we might encounter some spills on the way. And honestly, like, I know it's a little weird, but I think this is kind of cute. And if you really wanted to and you were like all cold, oh, I think you could scarf if you really wanted to. Actually, you probably need to do the corners so it wasn't all bunched, but like, cute. And like, car, I know people like blankets in the car, but I get hot really easily. So like, on a day-to-day, like in the middle of winter, I sleep under a big towel. It sounds very strange, but like that with a waffle blanket on top, because I still need to be able to breathe. So I think that if the kitten doesn't like these, I might like them as a blankie anyway. There is that print, and then there are animals. Focus. Hopefully focused enough. That's pretty adorable. Wombats and foxes and hedgehogs and rabbits and deer. There's just a bit of everything here. Birds, mushrooms. Did I cover everything? Oh no, owls. Okay, I think I covered everything on there, just in case you wanted to know. So I got one of these for our medicines. It's going to be in a cupboard. It's going to have a child lock on it, but I also would like to put our Panadol and Nurofen in something that locks my other medications in drawers. So I think that should be okay. But yeah, a couple of lines of defense, because kittens are very curious. We don't want anything to end badly. I take a lot of medication, so everything needs to be safe. Stuff for the house. This lovely thing. I am sick of the one I have on my sink right now. It's got like a metal tray with a plastic bit under it that you sit the sponge, and then like just one of these, but it's like useless. It's got a little thing on the back to lean the scrubbies up against, but like, it's pretty useless. So I saw this, and it's a bit raised and it's got holes in the bottom, so you can put a sponge in there, and then like the scrubbies in that side, and then I've always got straws and stuff I've washed. So in that side, I'm kind of excited about that. Yay, organization. So more kitten things. We bought a couple of these for my partner's mum, so she can travel more safely with her cat as well. But these are for cats and dogs, and they clip into the belt thing in your car, and then clip onto a carrier or oh my god, a collar or harness when you're traveling. So we have a couple of those because we thought that if we put them in the car, they can clip onto the carrier, and our kind of carrier you can go like around the headrest, so it'll be like there and then a couple of anchor points, just to be safe. It's a very long car trip, and sudden braking, or like, we just want everyone to be safe and wearing a seatbelt, which I think is very sensible. Oh, the most unboring part of all this, but exciting to me, is I am still a mask wearer because I have unidentified health issues. But I can assure you, coughing makes me, like, if I cough too much, if I swallow a drink the wrong way or something, I get to a point that like it feels like the lights start flickering. Like, it's not great. So I'm still wearing masks. So these packs of 50 were $10 each. You can only find them in store at the moment. And I had run out. So I was really grateful to find 4 boxes. There was another 2, and I have to go for another very long drive for a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I was thinking maybe I should just pick up the other 2. I'll use them, I can guarantee it. I don't know when I'm going to stop wearing masks, because I don't know what my health's like. It's, okay, different story for another time. It's a bit scary. I bought some more bed shorts. I didn't know which ones were going to be more comfy, so I got size 18s and size 20s. They're $4 each, and they're just really cute with rufflies. And those, I don't know, they're bed shorts. I really don't mind what size they were, but it was like that or like size 8, and that is not going to be my friend. So I'd rather be way oversized than undersized. Easier to deal with. Did I tell you how much those leash things were? Let me find them on that thing. $3 each. So cheap and safe. Oh, did I cover any of the other stuff? Did I forget to do that? Probably. Ooh, Sink Tidy, $5.50. And that clippy container was $4. Sounds good. Alright, this is a cat tunnel. It was $8. There's a picture on the front so you can see. I don't have to unravel that. But I still feel the need to give it like a wash in a bucket and leave it to dry. So I think I might do that too. Yeah, I shouldn't open that. It's just going to be whole bunches of everywhere. Oh, I finally found one of these dresses because you can't get them online. And this is a size 8. It was $18. But I kind of really want the material for that dress I was talking about, the PJ Sparkle dress. So, because this is gathered, if I like take it apart there, like I still think that would be fine around there, I'm gonna be honest. But if I need it to be bigger, it's got a little bit of wiggle room up there. And from my waist, that is nearly floor length. And if I put a ruffle around it, it's gonna be fabulous. And that's just so much cheaper than I can buy the material for. And like, it's half made for me already, this dress, by just buying it like that. I was so excited to finally find one of those. More bowls, because this is my preferred eating, what do you call that? Receptacle? They are light for me. I know it sounds weird, but like porcelain plates or, you know, ceramic plates, they're really heavy for me, and bowls. So plastic, and they kind of die a bit because I'm not sure you're supposed to put them in the dishwasher. Actually, can you? Does it say? It does say they're safe for the dishwasher and microwave, but I don't know. They start getting a little funky and I like throwing them out because I don't know, it just grosses me out. Anyway, we have a couple of final things. We have Blu Tack. It's very exciting. I just put a picture up, like the fox painting. Did I show you what that looked like? I'll put a picture in. I finished that and I went to hang it up and I'm like, oh, I need to put string on it. And I'm like, oh, I need something to stabilize it. I had like no Blu Tack in the house. Usually there's like a little chunk somewhere. But yeah, no, apparently I need a whole new lot that's going to last me the next 10 years. And last two things, I believe. Yep, I think so. There is a pet blanket. It is just a little cute blankie. They will be given to us with a blanket that smells like their environment to try and help them, which is lovely. But we thought maybe we could just fold that up, like, I don't know, as much as it needs to be to fit in the bottom of the cage to give it a bit more squish. Then put the other blankie on top, and maybe this can absorb some smell as well. Because like I'm gonna feel really bad if I have to wash the other blankie and they've got like no home smells. So hopefully we can rub some of that scent off to another blankie. And yeah, I feel for them. Like it sounds so weird, but I'm a bit sensitive to smells too. Like one of the first things when we moved to our new home was I knew this was my house. Like I'm a human and I understand what's going on. Like animals understand, but like I made this decision and like I did the thing. And I still felt very uncomfortable in this house for a long time because it didn't smell right. It didn't smell like my home. Our other house was a little musty, but like it had a smell. It smelled like our house, and this was like wrong. So it's a weird thing to contemplate, but I really want them to not lose like that comfort until they get more comfortable doing other things. So fingers crossed. It all helps. And very last, we have the overnight gel mask with hyaluronic acid. Just says Australian made, hydrate. I don't know if it's actually got a brand. Oh yeah, Anko. That's the Kmart brand. But I have been using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost 3D mask. 3D treatment mask. And I really like it. But the cheapest you can get a refill for is like about $14. Which sounds pretty reasonable, but there isn't that much in there. And I was lurking and saw this, and I was hoping maybe, like this is $6. Oh, did I tell you about that blanket? Blanket was, oh my gosh, $4 as well. I was hoping this could maybe be a bit of a dupe for that. So it's only $6. That would be great. Open. Oh my god, it smells so similar. Okay, that's crazy. I've got makeup and stuff on, so I don't want to play with it too much. I can put a little bit on the back of my hand. That's watery again, like compared to the other stuff. That feels really good. Alright, I'll let you know how much I like that. I think that's it. I'm going to try and go back to Kmart tomorrow maybe. I think I will pick up the other masks, and who knows what else is going to follow me home. Now I have to go put all this stuff away. I could just shove it in a corner over there. Much better plan. Okay, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.